Kaka. There's three queuing up at the far post. Kaka gets it across there. Oh my God! What a goal!
What
Benzema.
a goal! My goodness.
It may have taken half a decade too long, but Karim Benzema appears to be finally receiving the recognition his play deserves. The Ballon d'Or, which came in search of this French and Real Madrid striker on Monday, is just another proof of the place in world football that Benzema has acquired over the years. Of course, he cannot in any way be equated to the demigods in Lionel Messi, Cristiano Ronaldo or Neymar, who rule the roost in football these days. But then, it would be nothing but a grave sin to treat Benzema as his sidekick in the pulsating drama which the game is all about. The Frenchman indeed has his pace, and given the tricks that he often pulls out of his hat, Benzema, if even one may differ, is one of the top draws of the game today and could be a force to reckon with as France begins its World Cup defense in Qatar next month. That much cannot be denied to the versatile striker who, though in the twilight of his career, being 34 years old, has through the second part of 2021 and most of this calendar year shown his capabilities as a top-class finisher.
Karim es el fútbol. Como juega a fútbol él, hay muchos pocos. Su juego es un arte, es capaz de hacer, de cambiar la velocidad del tiempo. En ese sentido es un artista.
The prolific scorer, of course, would have lived in the shadow of Cristiano Ronaldo in Real, the Portuguese striker, given his prowess in the field and top-class scoring abilities being such a tall player. If this would have left Benzema underrated most of the time, the classy show in the Champions League against Chelsea and the hat-trick that the Frenchman pulled off only underlined his growing stature in world football.
Bale looking for Benzema, over his head to Vasquez. Vasquez back in there. Hazard, Benzema! Real Madrid are off the mark. Goes through the defence. Does he go solo? Passes it on for Benzema. Good save. Will he keep it out a second time? Benzema keeps it out. No, he doesn't. Absolute mayhem for Alabama.
The crowning moment for Benzema, sixth of the 9 children of an Algerian couple who migrated to France, was of course the manner in which he helped Real to the La Liga and Champions League title last season, scoring another hat-trick against Paris Saint-Germain after the Spanish side was down 0-2 at the end of the first leg. Benzema came through Lyon, where he honed his skills at a young age and was constantly promoted due to his uncanny ability to find the back of the net and the manner in which he held the team together as a playmaker. It was his performance in Lyon which fetched the Frenchman a contract with Real, to which Benzema has been affiliated through the last 13 years. Understandably, like any other professional sportsman, Benzema's rise to the top was indeed a tough ride. Nothing came easy in life, as he, after making his World Cup debut in 2014, found himself out of the French squad 4 years later in Russia. The French manager Didier Deschamps, like the previous managers in Real, did not even attempt to give Benzema a chance to be in the winning squad. This was naturally a big blow to Benzema, but taking this setback in his stride, he was to let this game do the talking as he inched his way back to the French side, only to emerge as its talisman. The arrival of the French great Zinedine Zidane, also one of the Algerian descent, in Real too proved to be blessing in disguise for Benzema to come good and prove to the world his real worth.
Sur quoi il m'impressionnait?
Lo que más me impresiona de Karim es su control.
It thus looked only in the fitness of things that Benzema received the much coveted trophy, crowning himself as the best player in the world last season on Monday.
C'est pour toi, Karim Benzema.
It is indeed Karim Benzema, the fifth Frenchman to win the Ballon d'Or, first since Zidane in 1998. And recognition for Benzema after what was an outstanding season for Real Madrid. Back in the French team as well.
Benzema is the first French player to win the trophy since Zinedine Zidane in 1998 and the fifth overall after Raymond Kopa, Michael Platini and Jean-Pierre Papin. Benzema's career graph would also show that he had to court controversies several times over the years. He was also a victim of racism many times over, but nevertheless, being focused as he ever been, Benzema now stands on top of the world. In Qatar, having the armband of the defending champion would certainly add to Benzema's pressure, as none of the champions from 2006, 2010 and 2014 were able to get past the first round in the World Cup. And if France is to break this jinx, it would be looking forward to Benzema to be at his peak and ensure that his side does not fall by the wayside. It is only true that Benzema was able to come of age well past his 30th birthday, realizing well that time is finite and there is not much more time left at the top level. In this case, the late blooming of Benzema could be attributed on he successfully revolutionized his approach to fitness, his diet, off-field behavior and displaying taunts of maturity out of the blue. Undoubtedly, this had done a world of good for the exemplary striker who, as he moves ahead, has many more promises to keep.